and welcome to another playthrough of the Daily Flight and Sparrow Warfare, the upcoming game from Neon Aurelius. I am Sweet Toons and I like to play computer games, and in particular I like to beta test them. I like to have a go before they're fully ready, and actually help the developers to work out the kinks, find where there might be programming errors, and basically help make the final experience for end users of the game as perfect as it can be. And with Sparrow Warfare, check out the Steam links in the description below. Get it on your wish list. Look out for further announcements. And if you've got any questions about the tiles that get played, the modifiers, then there's also the link to the wiki that you can check out. So for today, we are flipped over into the Way of Song. We've been in the Way of Fire for quite a few days now, so it's quite nice to get back into Song. And with Song, our tactic is to try and draw out as many birds as we can, because then we multiply Song across them and can use that Song to attack the birds, create bombs, attack the boss, and even to help defend us if we've not drawn the right defense tiles. So I like Song. And our modifiers. We've got Clumsy again. We had Clumsy a few days ago, and yeah, it's not a nice modifier. This one we lose a tile every single time we play a hand, which makes it really difficult to plan ahead, because Murphy's Law is that when you've got a little plan out, you know what you're going to be doing over the next few turns, and the one tile that you absolutely can't do without is the one that gets discarded. We've got Lizard Skin. It's my least favourite of the additional shield bonuses. You can't turn it down. You get 5 shield at the start of each level, but that disappears very, very fast. But I'm very happy about this one. We have got Wildest Tiles. This gives us the boss tiles of our way, and as well as all the boss tiles that come out for both Way of Fire and Way of Song. So those ones that both ways have got in common. And this is good because I do like some of the boss tiles that come out with Way of Song, and particularly I like Chimes, which is where when you play it, for the number of turns that you have it out for, every single tile played adds song to your birds. Oh, it's beautiful. So I'm looking forward to that. Right, so without any further ado, let us jump in and see what this is to offer us. Will the boss tiles outweigh the pain that is Clumsy? Okay, so we've got our one of our boss tiles that going worldwide. Do like that one, but that's a later game or later turn thing, because at the moment we have no followers. So in fact, very early on, I'm just going to discard that, because when we play out Way of Song, we want to be filling up our hand as quickly as possible. And this is not a nice starting hand. It is really not good. And part of this is that we've only got a couple of decent runs in our defense, and we've got no runs in our attack. I'm going to play out a defense, and I have once had with Clumsy, the first tile to get discarded was when I was playing in Way of Fire, and it was the Way of Fire tile that got discarded, and I had to wait for everything to cycle through before I got my fire tiles. That was not good. So we just got Bridget, and so what I'm gonna do here, just gonna get my shields up going. I really like shields up, so for 5 turns I will keep that defense, and that's going to make life a lot easier. And I'm going to get rid of my low-level attack tiles. I'm not going to get rid of my low-level song tiles, because those are quite nice if I want a glitter bomb to go off this turn. I don't want to get rid of all of my ones, but I'm happy to get rid of all of my single attacks. There you go. Here's my glitter bomb, and here is chimes as well. Also choir, not chimes. Got that wrong. So we'll start off with getting those chimes going. And I'm going to lose possibility straight away. That's a bit of a pain. Because it doesn't matter what I do, even if I played Le Drop first, that the chime, the song gets taken first, so possibility would disappear first. So I'm just going to boost up the song on Howl and the Beekeeper. And this is what I mean when I say that the tile that you want gets discarded, because there goes my glitter bomb that I was about to play. At least, particularly on the first round, we cycle through the cards quite quickly. And we have got okay, gonna we will do my suit up. Now I'm not going to do the on fire and the fully heal because that's heroic. That disappears permanently if we play it. But I'm going to grab out Magic 9 Ball because I want to boost up my strength by 5 with 1,000 talons. Okay, so we have unfortunately lost one of our attacks, and what I'd really like to see if Bridget's gonna, there we go, let's attack each opponent with the value of their song, because the chimes are also going to add extra song, so we'll just get to take out everybody, and get the beaks right down. I would have liked to have not lost my little run of defence, but I can cope with that. So we can see here we're getting a decent amount of defence. Keeping the song value at the end of the turn. Now, this is actually going to be really good because I could attack the boss for those 2 amounts, or I can take out Feathered Fury and lose the attack from the boss anyway. Never mind. But because the boss is going to keep the song, I can just keep on applying song even when it's not going to do much. Because the other joy is that when the song gets over the amount of the boss's hit points, the boss gets frozen. And yeah, here is where we want to, you know, attack all the opponents. Again, boost up that song. We'll hopefully get at some point in the next 4 turns something that I can do with that. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of that on fire, but we can attack for the song value. We've lost all of our defense, sadly, but do this. And we've still got 2 more turns where the value of the song gets kept. So now we're gonna need some defense. I still need 1 more. Oh, get our magic 8 ball, because it gives us another wild tile. Magic 8 ball gives us a magic 8 ball, and we lose it, but never mind, that'll come round again. Okay. What we can do here is again boost that throw, so now the boss is frozen. So now I can use that glitter bomb because it's going to take the boss out. So a little bit longer than I would have liked on that one, but Clumsy this time. Last time Clumsy wasn't too cruel to me. This time I think it's getting its revenge. And we're going to need something decent to take out the... I don't like this. Get something else, something decent. To take the Shrike down, because I don't particularly want to get hit with fire when we don't have a lot of tiles at the moment that actually help us get rid of fire. So we'll get our chimes going. Unfortunately, Featherfall is immune to chimes, which is a bit of a shame, but it does mean that even if we build up our defense, at least Caligula will get theirs going. And still need we'll do this the other way around. It's not quite so good on the song values, but Caligula will get taken out, so Featherfall will get hit with the going worldwide. Now, of course, we get left with the slot hogs in our hand. Now, Magic Cape Ball that got discarded last time has come back through. And I'm I'm going to leave that run because it'd be quite nice to be able to play that out against more than one bird. Nope. Nope. Yeah, do that up around. Give the falconer a bit of a hit, as well as taking out the abyss. Right, to boost up the chancer again, get a little bit more probability of getting rare tiles. And draw out some more wild tiles as well. And now the earworm comes out. That's good. Hopefully we can keep our the drop. Not necessarily going to counter it. Brilliant. So we'll get the glitter bomb going off this time. Debating whether to play thermals and try and draw out some more birds, but that's just too high a risk. Although now, if I open up a bird, and do that. So if we can get, oh, there we go. So still keeping song values, that's good. So what I can do here is keep defense and boost up our strength for next turn. And what this is also going to do is we've got enough defense to not have to worry about Craven Ravens. Everybody else is going to get taken out, but it means that after the bomb goes off, Craven Ravens should now be frozen because the song is more than their value. I'm gonna see if I can get a... Oh, we like side hustle. It's gonna take out the Craven Ravens, but getting those extra, it's nice. Okay. Oh, we'll get the upgrades because those are also very useful, and add all the number of all the tiles to the song values. That is very useful because we're keeping those song values for another 5 turns. It means that hopefully we will freeze out the falconer quite quickly. Now, on fire just as a fully heal at this point, I'm not too worried about it. So, but I will boost up my defense first. And and I'll avoid the glitter bomb because hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit more no more song going. That's a bit of a sad. Oh, I can add some more there. There we go. This is nice because if I build up the drop, we've frozen the falconer, which means the glitter bomb is going to be more than his strength, and we can take him out. Oh, nice. We get our 1,000 talons straight away. But what we first need to do is, because Hannibal's thorns will attack us. I did not want to lose my 1,000 talons straight away. Just rude words. To be honest, I'm gonna leave that because those are nice, but I'd like to have a couple more birds to play them against. I'd still like to have some birds to play them against, but we can at least build this out, build up our defense. And still not getting any other birds out. Where are they all hiding? Oh, well, let's take out Hannibal then. So I like Frostbite when we've got Way of Song because we can freeze up the birds, but less useful in Way of Fire. I'm worried that all of the birds this level are all going to come out at once, because there we come. At least we've kept our Disco Fiasco for this long. Let's hope we can build that up. And we've now lost our Disco Fiasco. Of course we have. We'll use stereo to draw ourselves a slot hog. And then we'll just take out all these birds. Get our song going. And at this point, we'll just get that glitter bomb going for this time, because it'll take out my Cobra without having to froze, and take the poacher down a good amount. Now we get earworm going. And build that up. Sadly, it's our last of our keep our defense, but we haven't really needed too badly. And now the poacher is awake. Taking down the poacher by a decent amount. And now at this point the poacher's going to destroy 3 tiles, so we'll just get rid of the ones that we'd like to keep. Don't worry so much about those 2. And get our side hustle going. Gonna need some more defense as well, because we are still keeping our song value. Let's keep that going, because with any luck, huzzah, so get our choir going. Start building those. Should have left that so the poacher could destroy it. Nice. Build that up. Okay. Grab our glitter bomb to go off now. Would have been more satisfying to have done it straight attack the boss, but it basically comes to the same effect.
Fly free, little sparrow.
So probably not as good as I could have had in the first round, just very frustrating with the tiles that got discarded, but overall still managed to do it in under half an hour. So we got our albatross flight, did our destruction of tiles, so yeah, and didn't have to open up too many birds, even with all the bonuses that we got for getting nice stuff when we get the rewards from our birds, but we didn't really need it because of the bonus wild tiles we got at the start. So I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Kia ora.